Hello and welcome back to Loveday TV. My name is Loveday Anyim from Loveday TV. From all our channels, from all our networks under the Loveday TV, we welcome you and we say thank you for joining us today for another great edition of the Nigerian ePassport review. Today we'll be talking about the Nigerian ePassport checklist. The Nigerian ePassport checklist, the requirement checklist, is meant to give you an overview of what you are expected to do before or after filling the Nigerian ePassport online application form for the Nigerian ePassport. So today we are going to be looking at the Nigerian ePassport requirement checklist for Nigerian ePassport adult application and Nigerian ePassport minors or children's application. We also look for the checklist for reissue or renewal of the Nigerian ePassport. We also look at the checklist on renewal of obtaining lost ePassport, which we can say renewing your lost ePassport or getting back your ePassport when it is lost. Many people are having problems on this, so we are going to take our time and explain all these things to you in a manner and in a way that you will understand. So what exactly is a checklist? A checklist is something that you use to look at what the requirements of something when you want to go about it. So for Nigerian ePassport checklist for adults, we look at the requirement checklist for adults or Nigerians wishing to avail themselves of the Nigerian ePassport at the various Nigerian embassies, high commissions or consulates abroad. We also look at if you want to obtain the Nigerian ePassport from Nigeria, from within the country, there's a slight difference in the documentations you're required to bring, but 98% of the whole thing is the same. So we're going to show you about the Nigerian ePassport application requirement for adults and make it clear for you to understand all these requirements. So in summary, let me now go through the list of the Nigerian ePassport application checklist. We have, before you start processing the ePassport, you need to look at the requirements from the Nigerian embassy, Nigerian consulate, or Nigerian any of the foreign representative office where you are. So I'm talking about people in the diaspora. If you are in Nigeria, go straight to Nigerian immigration website, look under the requirements and you see everything. So you need to book an appointment with the Nigerian embassy or consulate, wherever you are. So for example, the first thing you need to get is the confirmation of your appointment that you've booked. That aside, the next is you've already filled the application form, you've made your payment. So you need your payment. You need your Nigerian ePassport application form printed. It's normally 3 pages. In those 3 pages, you see a place where you need to sign. Please sign it and date it. So the next is a Nigerian ePassport application payment slip, which is also known as your receipt. It is not the one they send you on email when you finish booking, filling your form or making your payment, but you need to get this from the Nigeria immigration website. Also is the acknowledgement slip. The acknowledgement slip is also gotten when you finish making your payment. You see the link to print your acknowledgement slip. Please, this acknowledgement slip has details of the embassy you're going to and also have an interview date. Please, if you are in any of the Nigerian embassy abroad, please do not rely on the appointment, do not rely on the interview date. Go to the Nigerian embassy website wherever you are and book an appointment online. The appointment you book from the Nigerian embassy or consulate website supersedes the interview date. Now, let me make it clear for you to understand. The interview date is majorly meant for Nigerians inside Nigeria. If you are home and you want to book for your appointment after making your payment, you have an interview date, which on that day you go to the Nigerian immigration office in Nigeria and you get interviewed and obtain your passport. So the next thing you have to include is, if you have an old MRP passport, you include the old MRP passport data page. You also have a photocopy of any observation page. If you have not done the ePassport before, so you are a first timer, this first timer, you have to provide your old Nigerian passport if you have it. If there is an observation for people who got married and changed their names, or people who changed their names, or any observation on the data page, please make a copy of that. The next thing you need to get is 2 passport photographs and a photocopy of your birth cert or age declaration. The only age declaration that is eligible is the one from the Nigerian Population Commission birth certificate. The same thing we call the attestation of birth. So if you're born in Nigeria, please provide the NPC attestation of birth certificate. If you have one, it is not your baptismal certificate. No, that's not allowed. That's not valid. If you are born abroad, please put a copy of your birth certificate from the country where you were born. Most embassies ask for a copy of your residency card, but please check your embassy website to know if that is a requirement. Then if you're a first timer, you need the Nigerian ePassport guarantor form. If you head to portal.immigration.gov.ng, under the ePassport, you will see where to print the Nigerian ePassport guarantor form. So you need that guarantor form. Is 2 pages. You need that to be signed by a solicitor or either a solicitor or one of those legal people. You need them to sign it. Then you need, in the guarantor's form, you need 1 passport size photograph of your guarantor. You need a copy of your guarantor's Nigerian passport. So your guarantor has to be a Nigerian. So you need an up-to-date Nigerian passport copy for that. Then again, you need a photocopy of a utility bill as a proof of address. If that's for your own, you need that in your name. If it is for your children, you need that in your name as well. This shows that you are resident wherever you say you are. So the thing is, if you can get all these documents, sort them according to how I've read it out now for you. This is for adults. Remember, I will do the one for the children, because if you get the adults one out of the way, you will understand that the children one is not as hard as people think. So if you get these things, stack them according to that, and you will have a stress-free visit to Nigerian embassy or consulate wherever you are. I will be linking a copy of this checklist in the description below, so you can be able to obtain this, print it out and check them out before you get to the embassy. Remember, at Love the TV, we try as much as possible to make life easy for you. And running the series for the Nigerian ePassport, it's one of the ways we contribute to making sure that as a Nigerian, you have a hitch-free exercise when looking for your Nigerian passport. So we want to thank you once again for taking the time out to listen to us, to watching our videos, and also subscribe and make the best of the information you've gotten from our channel. We also link to other various videos on the Nigerian ePassport series. We hope you enjoy them. Please, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to comment. Don't hesitate to ask us any questions. Use the hashtag LoveTheTV on social media. Use the hashtag. We'll be able to monitor this hashtag and answer your question accordingly. Thank you for watching once again and have a pleasant day. Goodbye.